What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited because today is a huge day for my LEGO studio. Today we'll be running power to the building as well as putting up the walls, two highly necessary things before we start moving LEGOs into the building. So sit back, relax, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any future updates, and let's get into it. So what has to happen before we have power to the building? Well, as you saw earlier, they were cutting a strip into our driveway, and that is so we can run power from the gates of our farm, underneath the driveway, and then beside the driveway, all the way down to my studio, and then out to the actual building. Now that is a lot of digging to be done. So there's a mini excavator here that's gonna make the digging much easier. Then we're gonna be running the wires down through it, electricians coming out to actually install the thing, and then we get to work on the walls ourselves. I don't really have much to say during the process because it's basically digging a hole and running wire. So let's go to a montage. All right, guys, we officially have power now. The lights are on. This is such a big step, but the walls still kind of look a little dingy. You can see the spray installation still, which we had done kind of off camera. So the next step obviously is to start putting up walls. Now, while I'm working on other stuff for the YouTube channel, I obviously can't take that long of a break to install these walls. So shout out to my dad and my brother who did a lot of work installing these walls, and I think it turned out really great. Let's enjoy this quick time lapse of them putting up the walls. I think the studio is looking 1,000 times better now that we got power and walls. And as you can see, we also went ahead and installed the roof, the floor, as well as trim around the floor, the windows, and the door. And this is looking so good. The last thing before we really move into it is painting the outside, but we'll probably do that off camera. We want it to look a little more like this color you can see on screen. Now, that's what we originally ordered, but unfortunately, it did not come in that color. But the next update should be moving in, or at least beginning to move in. So make sure you guys like and subscribe so you don't miss that update. Comment below your thoughts on the studio so far, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Farewell.